What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. This is the Sunday Sports Edition. We got a good show for y'all today, man. I got my guys in here, man. I got my starting from the left-hand side, I got my guy Corey. Then I got in the middle, I got Clayton, and then got my guy to the far right, I got Tump. We man, we ready to start talking about these playoffs, man. The game yesterday. So Dallas knocked OKC out yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of disappointed though, man. I wanted to see OKC, man, because they the young horses, man. Well, I don't know if I'm really mad because I like Kyrie too, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, but how y'all think that game went yesterday, though?
I think experience prevailed. I mean, that's what I look like. The young ones will be back there. I think they'll be back next year, but I just think the experience.
Yeah.
It was chess, not checkers.
Yeah, you're right. I can agree with that. I think on top of that, I just think that OKC just too frail. You know what I mean? They have enough big bodies in there to really contest on the defensive end and also to get more rebounds. You know what I mean? They was like getting pushed out of the lane on the offensive end and the defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I agree with you though, Corey. I think they're gonna come back. They'll be back next year. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at where they fell short for us, like some of the pieces that they need. They're gonna show up something.
Fill up them holes.
Who's the other superstar playing beside Shea Alexander?
I like Holmgren. I think he ready for the big time. He surprised me too.
But if you look at Dallas, two superstars though, they seem to be a little bit more
grown man. Grown man.
Yeah, that might have edged them out a little bit too.
Yeah, so man, that's all right though. Shea and then the boy Holmgren, man, they did all right. They did pretty good.
Yeah, I ain't mad at them. No, not at all.
I was talking to Clayton earlier, man. I was like, man, them guys saying shots that they passed up a lot, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like mid-range jump shots that OKC they didn't pull the trigger on, man. They would pass it out to the perimeter like for a three or something, man. They had a lot of shots, open shots that they didn't take. They passed up on.
And I think it's gonna come down to experience. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at this and they're gonna see like how they
fumbled the ball.
Opportunities that was missed. Where they need to get stronger.
Okay, so it was the 1 seed out west.
Yeah.
One seed out
That's why I thought they stood a good
chance.
So
do you think passing up those shots, do you think it's just experience? Do you think the moment was too big for? I mean, what do you think about
I think one is experience, one is coaching. Okay. Yeah. It's just that mentality. 2 is greater than 3 is greater than 2 type mentality. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So let me ask you this then, since you said it's coaching. Is that coach? Is he the guy for them though? Like moving forward, I don't even know who this coach is.
I don't know who it is, but they was the 1 seed, so he coached them to a 1 seed out the west, which is the
and I don't even want to start that. You know what I mean? Like getting rid of what work. Yeah, you know what I mean. Give them a few years to
let them work through it.
Let them work through it. Like don't bring in what's the dude that's in Milwaukee now?
Doc.
Yeah.
People like, where's Doc? Somebody go get Doc.
A lot of people think change come from change of personnel. Sometimes change can just come from repetition. Saying what you do good and let that develop.
And some change can disrupt what you got going on too.
Like Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
The gel part not there, you know.
Because Milwaukee didn't think that like change, like getting them coaches out of there. The more change they made, like the worse they.
Yep.
You know,
they shouldn't have got rid of Drew Holiday. You start there. They shouldn't have got rid of him.
Yeah. Well, do you think they should have got rid of the coach though?
No. Oh, and I was talking. All the brother that replaced him.
Griffin.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Griffin. So I'm thinking if OKC just they just go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? Just look at, like I said, the opportunities that was missed. And some players, you know what I mean?
Add a piece here.
I think they need like a dude like what's the dude named Tucker that's like the strong defensive
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker. They need a defensive presence like him on their team. Somebody who command that kind of respect.
I wouldn't mind putting a spot up shooter with that squad too.
Yeah,
somebody just square and shoot because before they handle the ball, the point guard Alexander.
Shea Alexander.
Yeah.
He was nice.
Yeah, but I could also see
nice,
him
man.
doing doubles, kick out.
He was doing a
spot
lot.
shooter.
Yeah,
He
right.
was doing a lot.
Right.
Had something like that with him.
Well, I mean, he was the thing I like. He was still getting his shot.
Yeah, he
though.
Oh, yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mid-range.
They ain't disrupt him at all.
No.
You know what I mean? They ain't disrupt him at all. He was still getting his shot. So
Like how
yeah,
he play.
if you get a good coach with him and allow him to buy into that program, and like Clayton said, get somebody like a spot up shooter who gonna make you pay for those double teams.
Yes.
That's gonna be crazy. OKC gonna be crazy. That's
And we was talking off camera. I do not like the way the game ended. That was my only knock with that game. Don't let it end on a foul.
Them refs, man.
Don't let it end.
They horrible.
Yeah, you
They
can't.
horrible.
Yeah.
They've been horrible throughout.
Yeah, that
throughout
all
the season,
right.
really. Throughout the
Yes. That's a whole nother podcast.
Right. Them refs, yeah, that is a whole nother podcast. We talking about them refs.
Doing 3 free throws at the end of the game
end
like
of the
that.
game.
That's crazy.
I hate to see that. Though.
And he
I know.
got a lot of ball on that. You know, I'm rooting for Kyrie, but he got to play that.
I
out.
just want to see a game 7. I ain't mad Dallas won. I just want to see a game
Right.
7.
I'm not even mad that because I did Kyrie. You know what I mean? I ain't even mad that they.
Oh, this cat.
Yeah.
And the thing about Kyrie though, man, like he got that championship experience. You know what I mean? He didn't really coming down the stretch. He ain't fold or fade at all. You know what I mean? He gave you what you need when you need it. And that's the mark of a champion right there.
And
anyways.
he due for this though. I mean, he put that work in. I mean, it's time for Kyrie to get there, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
he already got
he
one,
paid
though.
his dues. I mean,
Right.
no, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like all the transitions from Brooklyn and coming over.
Yeah.
He's been through a lot.
So
You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
seeing this for him because he stood on business. He
Yes.
stood on what
And
he
poised. Like,
believed
yeah,
in.
he,
Right,
yeah.
And that was so unfair, the criticism he took.
Yes.
You
yes.
know
Yeah.
why. You know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
why.
So what if Kyrie and Luka though? What if they get to the championship though? Like, so what does that vindicate Kyrie? Like him standing on business? Like
I think he
beliefs that he had?
vindicated now.
Me
in a
too.
sense.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Western Conference
Yeah.
Finals, I think.
Yeah, I think he vindicated.
Yeah.
And then, so how does that make Kevin Durant look?
Shit.
Kevin Durant ain't never go nowhere after. You know what I
But see,
mean?
what's the name was a failure, but I don't put that more on Kevin Durant, even though I
Me
think that was a bad decision to go there. I put that more on Harden than I put on.
That it didn't work out.
I put
with
that
the
more.
Nets.
Right,
I mean, not the
then
Nets, but they
Kyrie
call
got
it
hurt,
Brooklyn.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just man, that whole
The idea, was good. It was
Right,
a
right,
good
right,
idea.
right. Yeah,
it just
it
was some
was.
other factors.
But I wouldn't have made that choice though. I
Go
would
with
I just
yeah.
stayed where I was.
Well-
If I was KD, I would just stay where I
Well,
was.
let's recap though, right? As much as we said it was a bad decision. I look at all the games and stuff. But when they was playing, remember that first year when they was playing together, they was destroying the league.
It was.
They was absolutely destroying the league. And then, but this timely injury, this miss.
Okay, they was together what 3 years?
Kyrie and
Kyrie,
Yeah, but
KD,
they
and
wasn't-
James Harden. It was
yeah.
3 years
was it 3 years?
or 2.5.
We
Yeah.
had COVID.
They only played 80 games together
Yes,
as a
yes,
trio.
yes.
They only
Right.
played 80
Right.
games.
Yes,
Right.
but when you look at when they was playing together, and they was killing everything
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, but they didn't have a long run.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
15
that's
games here.
That's
then it's an
circum.
injury,
That's
you know
what I'm saying. It's
20
circumstance.
games here is what, yeah.
So-
Circumstance.
But all right, so they was killing though. But like, how far do y'all think that trio could have went though?
No,
Could nothing touch them.
James Harden, man, I'm not.
But James Harden,
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
can count on Kyrie
Right.
and Durant
Well,
in the
let's
playoffs.
let's insert Kyrie in that game against Milwaukee when Durant damn near beat them by himself, and he got a toe on the
Mhm.
three.
Right,
line.
I remember that, yeah.
Let's insert Kyrie into that. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, they
would've won
probably
that
would.
game.
They probably won the game.
They
Right.
probably would have
Won the
won it
game.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm not gonna say it was a bad decision. I'm just gonna say certain things just wasn't meant to be. It
Right,
just
it's-
didn't align.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah,
though, really,
it
it
was
really was
not.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. So all right. So now today, Sunday, now we got 2 games lined up today. We got
Game 7.
2 game 7s. Now,
right.
do y'all think Anthony Edwards gonna be able to get past this game 7?
I think he's gonna do it, but I don't think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna do it.
Somebody phone him. I mean, somebody got their volume up. I thought I could hear. Oh, that might be somebody else. Is this
That's all.
the TV on?
Yeah.
All right. So do y'all think that so y'all don't think Anthony Edwards gonna be able to get past to the next round?
I don't.
I do.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
I do.
So look, right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I want Anthony Edwards to get past it, but I'm thinking he dealing with a team that's seasoned. They the champions, you know what I mean? Denver, they've been there before. I mean, just an uphill battle for him.
That's what Corey was just talking about with the Dallas OKC thing.
Yeah,
It's like, you know, Denver.
They young.
And I don't think my man gonna have. I don't think Ant gonna have the help that he.
That's why I don't want to say. I didn't want to get in it, but that's where I'm with it.
I'm gonna say this: Minnesota was to put together to beat Denver.
Yeah.
Same GM, the same president that put Denver together. Left, he's on Minnesota. He put that team together.
Right.
They are designed, they are constructed to be able to beat this team. And I think they're gonna pull it off. I mean,
so you think they ready?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you, like, I think the NBA ready. And I think the fans ready. Ant-Man don't advance, people turn their TV off.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even like, because the Joker is not, he a bad boy, but he's not really exciting to watch.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so if he's not exciting here in the United States, then I mean, like, you know, like I think viewership is probably going to be down, because I remember last year I ain't even watched Denver in the championship. But like you said, this dude bring Anthony Edwards. He just brings so many eyes to the game. You know what I mean? He's a dynamic ball player. He gonna bring that viewership and those eyes. But
so many people.
I don't know if that's gonna play a part in, like, because when he ready, he ready. You know what I mean?
Right, but when he off, he off.
Yeah,
so
the only game he was off is when Conley wasn't in the lineup. That point guard is so pivotal.
Right.
Because now I don't have to distribute the ball and stuff. I can play off the ball, play better defense, get my shot. And Conley in the lineup, that's a whole different monster. And also, I think Minnesota understand now. And I told you the other day, you got to put some respect on Karl Anthony Towns' name. They understand now. Get Gobert off this guy, you know, in certain situations, because Pat's a little bit more athletic, and then Tyree more athletic. Slow the Joker down a little bit, you know.
I don't. What you say, Tom?
I don't put no respect.
I
don't put no respect.
Well, he did a hell of a job against his Joker, though.
I've never been a big fan of the Karl Anthony Towns.
He was eating Gobert lunch.
Huh?
The Joker was eating
Gobert
lunch.
He
was eating his lunch. Yeah.
So all right. How about this? If you have Karl Anthony Towns at certain times playing, but you don't want to. Karl Anthony Towns don't play all that wise as far as like his fouls and stuff like that.
He doesn't.
He'll come out in the first quarter and get 2 fouls. I seen him do this.
Yeah, I feel
he get 2 fouls, wave the coach off, and then get his 3rd foul. Like, I don't want to court and punch him straight. The very next play out of punch him straight in the foul. What is he doing?
And then they need Karl Anthony Towns offensively.
They
too.
don't.
They need him offensively,
don't.
so you don't want him getting in foul trouble, because he gonna score more than Gobert. You know what I'm saying?
The last game he only scored 10 points.
Yeah.
See, when he's playing defense, slowing Joker up and stuff like that, man, you got other players contributing on offense like that.
But he's still that threat.
He's still a threat. Yeah.
More so of an offensive threat than
so it's gonna create
Gobert.
offensive opportunities for people. Yeah.
So if he only scored 10 points, that don't mean that he was only a threat for 10 points. Like, you still got to respect his game,
right?
Because he could give you 20,
right.
He could still give you 20.
And I think he would have to have a game like that where he's in his 20s, 20, 25
to win this one.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Because you can't put it all on Ant. You can't just say Ant go out there and score 50 and. But
he had to take the team out of rhythm.
But the other night he didn't. He scored 27.
Who did?
Man, they had so much balance, right? When they was the number 1 defensive team.
And you got to look at Denver. Denver wasn't themselves either. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, a 45-point blowout, you can't expect.
Right. You're right. They wasn't. They seemed lackluster, but it's no denying Minnesota was the number 1 defensive team in the league this year.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So when they playing good defense, it creates balanced scoring opportunities for people.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think you need Ant to go for 40 or whatever.
No, I don't think you needed him to go for 40, but you still need that other dude, Carl Anthony, to be a threat out there.
For sure.
He is.
For sure.
To keep that offense balanced.
And as far as him getting fouls and stuff, you see the key too is they got Zyree coming off the bench giving minutes too. So you can keep them guys rotating on the Joker. You know, the help Carl Anthony Towns not foul out.
But don't be surprised if it's a quick whistle down there. Them defending the Joker.
Could be.
Don't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't start. I would have that dude with the brace. What's his name? Reed? Is his name Nas Reed or something like that?
Reed.
I would have Nas Reed start on the Joker. And then that way you can have Gobert helping out. He ain't athletic enough to be the off, you know what I mean, the weak side help. As far as, like block the shot.
They all play. But Zyree, 6 man, he come off the bench.
Yeah, he come off the bench.
Yeah.
Because they start
6 man a year.
I don't trust Carl Anthony.
The
I just don't trust his decision making. He been in the league, 18 years?
Yeah.
Man, he came in with LeBron. Like, yo, man, that's crazy, man.
He ain't been in the league.
But I'm just saying, man, his decision he making rookie decisions and he almost out the league and still waiting to coach up.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
That's crazy, man.
I don't know. It's a good matchup.
It's definitely gonna be a good match.
Great
I
match.
This
don't
is
know.
weird, man. You know, they come out win first 2 games in Denver.
Right.
And you figure, oh man, that's a wrap. Then Denver win
Come
3
back.
straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And they
so
go
that's
3
why I
straight.
can't. Like, yeah.
Right there is scary.
Yeah.
Team to roll off 3 against you.
Yeah.
Right.
And show a certain amount of, you know what I mean, a certain amount of dominance.
And then they come out and then they get blown out by 45 points. You're like, man, you just like a head scratcher. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? You know?
That is crazy. That's crazy when they can win 3 against you. That's why I said, like, they got their work cut out. Anthony Edwards and them got their work cut out.
Right. They can't fumble.
Then you hope Jamal Murray still have an off game like he did in game 6. You know what I'm saying? You hope that's the case.
And I know wins and losses ain't on an individual.
Right.
But if you look at MVPs, look at the history of MVPs facing game 7s, they got losing records.
Who did?
MVPs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you saying the
facing
scenario
game 7s.
facing it.
They got
Okay,
losing
they
records.
got.
So they got losing records in the game 7, or they got
in the
losing
game
records?
7.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They don't fare well.
That's a
in game
crazy
7.
statistic, though.
Hey, they got stats for everything.
Yeah, because I never even paid no attention to that.
Who would?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a, but that,
them stats could almost paint any kind of picture that you want them to paint.
Right about that.
Depending on how you interpret them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they Anthony Edwards and them, they still got an uphill battle. Because I'm thinking that
And they on the road, they in Denver. You know what I'm saying? So you got to factor that into.
Yeah, they in Denver.
and they the defending champions.
Right.
So like you got factor that.
Right.
Hey.
Right.
They have nothing to lose, Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota don't.
Denver got more pressure.
I mean, but they still defending champions. So I'm like, they tasting that
And I don't
blood
think
right now.
and then, like you say, when you're a defending champ and you at home in the game 7,
Yeah, that's a whole nother element.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure.
I don't
mean,
think so.
I think they ready for it though. Cause like
you look at it, it ain't like you.
Like you've been there before.
yeah, and then you won
Right.
3 games back to back too.
Right.
So
And then if you look at it, see it's flipped because you get to a game 7 after being up 2-0. I'm talking about if you Minnesota.
Yeah.
See, you know what I mean? Now you let Denver force a game 7 where you was up 2-0. You know, so
and they at home. So like, it's kind of unfair. Like it's more of an advantage to me for the defending champions.
definitely,
Yeah, that's an advantage.
It all looks good. You right. It all looks good.
And you can't throw out home cooking, man. Game 7.
But I just feel like Minnesota would be a lot looser because I mean they've already had a successful.
True.
You know.
But don't see they young too.
Yeah.
So don't think
Right.
game 7 won't be pressure. They
Right.
won't feel it.
Ignorance is
You know what I'm
bliss.
saying?
Right.
Don't think because
Going
they're
back
young
to chess,
team.
not checkers.
Yeah,
Ignorance
right.
is bliss.
Right.
Ignorance is bliss. They wasn't picked in the beginning of the year to be the NBA champ. Denver was.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Right. Right.
So all right. So who y'all got then? So Clayton, who you think on?
You already know I got Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. What you say, Corey?
I gotta go with Denver, man.
The experience.
Yeah.
I want Minnesota to win, but I think Denver.
Yeah, I think Denver gonna spank some, Jack.
I'm going to stand on it.
I'm thinking I want Minnesota to win, but I think Denver too, because Denver, they got that experience and just that game 7. All Jamal Murray and Joker got to do is play ball out.
But they've been doing
game.
Right.
It comes down to one game.
And all Minnesota got to do is check that elbow on Jamal. All you gotta do is check it, get a cheap foul, hit him on that elbow.
I like when what's the name picks him up in the backcourt. And
pick him up.
Yeah, pick him up in the backcourt, man. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Pressure on the ball.
Would you do that this game though? Have Anthony Edwards pick him up, like expend that energy, kind of pick him up, like
in different spots. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, in different spots. You know what I'm saying? I would have him. Yeah,
because this is for all the marbles.
Right. You leave it all on the floor.
And that's just. Even if you ain't trying to turn them over, you taking them longer to get into their set. You know
right, taking them out of rhythm.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Is he a pure point guard though, Jamal?
That's his position. But that's
he's more of a 2 than the 1.
I would say that.
Yeah,
I would say that he's more of a 2 than a 1.
Yeah, so but
this is
yeah, man. I think I would go ahead and
now playmakers different now. You know what I mean? You bring the ball across, wait for the high screen, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Look to the corners on, you know what I mean? When you move and look for, even if he slipped the screen and he go, that's all you looking for if there's a point guard nowadays. It ain't like back in the day when you come in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm dating myself a little bit, but you know what I mean? How you come in there and you run the offense, you get your set, run the offense. It's different now.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, it's just different now.
Yeah, but you still need that point guard.
Definitely.
Well, what about all right? So now we're gonna talk about that New York Indiana game. That dude Jalen Brunson, man, he just been giving them buckets.
Now, let me start this off by saying this: we all play ball, definitely not on nowhere close to this level, right? And we watch the game and stuff. Jalen Brunson is a lefty,
right?
Why they don't sit on his left
force him right
hand,
go right.
And I was telling my son this, man. I was like, man, somebody like a Gary Payton type, somebody like that would you can't go left.
Yeah.
And if you watch him, when he goes right, it's a bounce or two, and he either pulling up or he passing.
Because he's uncomfortable.
That's right.
Right.
Why they don't do that, man? And I know he quick and stuff, but man, you gotta sit on that left hand sometimes, man. You know what I mean?
I mean, if it was Gary Payton playing, he wouldn't be able to go left for the whole series. He wouldn't have went left at all, because you know what I mean. I mean, they
and you can see it, like, man, he's always going left. You know what I mean?
That was my total approach to defense.
Yeah,
send him to his bad hand. Yep. If you beat me, you beat me.
Yeah, and most ball players, even if they do go to their bad hand, they're gonna finish with their strong hand. You know what I mean?
But there's only one bounce or two.
Yeah.
And then they picking it up or shooting, or you know what I mean, they passing. They're not going, take more than 2 bounces with the offhand.
Yeah, because most ball players, like you said, they're not comfortable.
A few times though, I've seen Brunson get forced right, but then once he get around you, he puts you on his back.
Right, so he draw the pass.
Get back to that left.
Right.
See, he's real crafty too.
Yes,
he's very crafty.
Yeah.
He's been scoring like crazy.
He's very crafty. And he's strong.
Yeah.
He's strong.
He built more like a football player than
he is.
Yeah.
He sure is.
But, and so with him though, like you said, he's gonna finish on his strong hand. So, but did he got enough gas in the tank though to get him through this game 7 against Indiana? Where they playing? They in New York too.
New York.
Yeah.
Mecca.
I think they're gonna be. I think the crowd is just gonna get him through this.
Yeah, I think the Knicks gonna get him.
I think that energy is just, you know what I mean? It's gonna get him through that. And then after this is when they go see Boston.
And that's a more intriguing matchup, Boston.
Yeah.
Great as Indiana's been playing this year.
It really is. And I think that I thought Siakam has helped Indiana. He has helped them. I just thought he would be, and I gotta give, because Tibbs is a defensive coach.
Right.
So he know how to take guys, make them uncomfortable, like you say, Clayton, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he would be doing more, you know what I'm saying, than he is. But he's playing well. His numbers, but I just thought he would be just a little bit more assertive sometimes. But that could be defensive adjustment that the Knicks have made.
Yeah. But and plus on top of that, like the Knicks not really all that deep anyway. Like
No.
You know what I mean? Like they only go like about 6, 7 deep.
But the other guy playing well, Josh Hart, he got an injury though.
Yeah, he got injured the other day.
Yeah, he showed. And what's the other one?
DiVincenzo.
Yeah, DiVincenzo. He's playing well too. Yeah.
Dante DiVincenzo. Yeah. So, well, looking at the at the other team though, like their guard, what's the guard? Halliburton.
Yeah. He's having an off series.
Yeah.
He's not being real aggressive.
That's because Hart.
Right.
Hart, you know what I mean? That dude Hart, he banging them and he beating up on them. And that's what that's why I don't like all that celebrating it, and you know what I mean, and all that stuff. He making them pay for that stuff. You know, and when he do get an open shot or he make a bucket, then he doing all that celebrating. But
Josh Hart be rebounding from that 2-guard position too. He rebounding from that 2-guard position, man.
That's what I like that too. Man. He get physical.
It's like everybody crashed.
Yeah.
But you know them long rebounds too. You know them threes getting put up. They did all the rebounds. Yeah, so they bouncing out.
So that's a good look though for Josh Hart. So you say Josh Hart got an abdominal injury? Yeah. That's gonna be tough.
I think it's a game time decision.
Yeah, that affect your lateral movement.
Almost
everything, your shot, everything.
Everything.
And like you say, when screens come,
hard to sit on
you can hit them.
Who was the scorers though for Indiana though? Like where they gonna get their score?
Well, Siakam's one.
Siakam's
too. Yeah.
So
see, that's why I said that. I like Siakam, man.
I like Siakam when he was when they won that championship up there in Toronto, right? But he was a role player too, though. He wasn't like their main go-to guy though when they was up there.
Yeah, when Kawhi was up there, he was the guy. Yeah,
but
then when when Kawhi left, Siakam became
the guy.
Yeah,
he did.
He became the guy.
Yeah. So do y'all think like what's the guy that was in Toronto with him? He in New York now. What's the guy that's in
Lowry?
What's his name?
Lowry.
No. He in New York now. The big man from New York.
Oh, they played.
He was up in Toronto with Toronto
too. I forgot his name. Yeah, they was teammates.
Yeah, they was teammates.
I forgot his name.
But I think he a little bit more physical than Siakam. And so what he gonna have to do? He gonna have to bump him. He gonna have to be bumping him and leaning on him.
Kyle Lowry with the Knicks now?
No.
Oh, okay,
Kyle Lowry is with Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, he went back home to Philly.
Yeah, but this dude that's at the Knicks now was with Siakam.
Another Villanova dude. Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, Villanova dude.
Yeah, him, Josh Hart, and Brunson. They all went to Villanova.
What was the other dude that went to Charlotte from Villanova? Was he at Villanova or was he at UConn? He was at UConn. My fault. I think he was at UConn. The dude from he was at Charlotte for a long time.
Oh, you're talking about the
Kemba Walker?
Kemba. Yeah, Kemba went to UConn.
He went to UConn. Yeah. But yeah, Villanova had some ballers up there.
Yeah, man.
They had some ballers up there, man. But, I'm thinking that Indiana probably gonna get pushed out today. I don't even really want to see Indiana advance to play Boston. No way. That's gonna be two. It's gonna be a boring series number one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just from the fans, alone, that Knicks Boston series is gonna be live. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be live.
Yeah, just from the fan standpoint.
Yeah. I don't even want to see them that series right there, Knicks Boston. So I'm thinking.
Shout out to my man Rock. He mentioned something interesting to me the other day. Imagine Kyrie Boston final. Kyrie coming back to Boston. Remember that
wow,
with that team?
Yeah.
That'd be real interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
Payback.
The storyline there.
Yeah. Big payback.
Yeah, because they ain't like him up there. They ain't like him.
He too pro for them, Jay.
Right.
Right.
So
sure.
He wasn't feeling his energy at all.
That finals with some drama in it.
For real.
I would be.
Yeah.
I watch. Yeah, sure.
So, well, wait a minute. Who next on the docket though for Dallas anyway? It depends on
the winner of that Denver,
Minnesota.
So out of Denver and Minnesota, which one y'all want to? Who y'all want to see them play? Minnesota play Minnesota. That's fire right there.
Minnesota all day.
It's Denver just.
That's not a fun watch to me. You know what I mean? Other people might, appreciate it.
I do like watching Jamal Murray. When he's healthy, 100%, he's exciting.
Yeah, he is exciting.
And I like Michael Porter.
Yeah, but Michael Porter, he's very athletic and stuff. Actually, and Gordon,
and Gordon too.
Yeah, he got some athletic. As we think about it, but
he been playing well, man.
Yeah,
he been playing lights out. He been playing lights out.
But excuse my French, he bust a nut. One game every series he'll bust a nut. I think he busted his nut already.
You think?
Yeah, I think
one game he had like 28 points or
that's
something.
the game he busted. Yeah.
But they don't really because he like the fourth option.
That's what I'm about to say. He's not peachy.
You know what I mean? He behind Murray, Jokic, and Porter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so whatever you get from him on the offensive end is just a bonus.
Michael Porter, he won.
Yeah.
He really impressed me.
Especially since he came back from that injury. Yeah.
Well, he was in college in Missouri.
Yeah, he had a back injury. Was it Missouri or Tennessee?
I think it was Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he wasn't in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And then that's another thing might be intriguing. The two foreign players, Luka and Yo. That whole storyline and that whole thing.
Well, but how much of a draw is that going to be though? Like Luka's style is boring to me too, though.
But you look at how much the NBA is investing to international, like the Euro style of play. So that would be a good storyline, because the league, you can see is definitely pushing that narrative on a Euro style basketball.
I like how Luke look for contact.
Yeah.
So like when he playing, he's looking for that contact. I love that.
He throw that body into you.
Throw that body into you.
You could definitely throw that body
into
you.
And he cried.
He do cry.
You know what I mean? He throw the body into you, then you don't call, he cry.
And you ask him, he get fouled on every play.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He had some tough shots yesterday, though. Yesterday. I wanted to see that game 7, so I was like, it was a good game, though.
Yeah, man. I think Boston, though. I think Boston probably is still the team that's gonna come out that East, though. I don't think New York gonna be able.
No, 5
and I know Indiana ain't got nothing for Boston. Nothing.
Boston don't have no excuse.
Just the thing, though. Indiana will probably play better against Boston than they do against the Knicks, because the Knicks are a tougher defensive team than Boston is.
Yeah.
So against Boston, Indiana would be able to get out and run.
Push the pace.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when they're at their best.
Yeah.
But the Knicks, with Thibodeau, they don't allow that. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to be gritty. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be hard fouls, things like that. No easy baskets. So that's not a good matchup for Indiana. I think Boston
court game.
Right.
That's right. That's right. But I think Boston.
Another thing you got to think of, Boston plays down to their competition. So Indiana probably would be able to like sneak up on and because Boston
I think
played
Indiana, I know you was talking about Minnesota defense. I think Indiana was number 1 offense in the NBA this year. Scoring.
It was up there. They were.
Because they were running up a lot. They were running up a lot.
Man, I'm just hoping that Jalen Brunson just got one more 40-pointer in his tank, man. And can give it to me.
I think he's gonna do it.
That's a lot of work, though.
And I was out to see the workload. So once they get to Boston, is he gonna be
burnt out?
Yeah,
I think this gonna be an ugly, low-scoring game.
But today, these two,
just like the Knicks like it. Just like the Knicks like
I think it's gonna be ugly, low-scoring, almost like a throwback to.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Like a throwback to like the 90s and early 2000s.
I think it is.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking that Jalen Brunson, like I said, I think he got one more of these big games in him. Because like who's the dude that's playing him for Indiana? Like he giving him all that work. What's that dude?
I know. I don't know his name, but I know. And like I say, the guy is playing him honest. He playing him straight up.
Yeah.
And I got sometimes you got to do because you got to see the screens coming, so you playing him straight up. But to me, he don't send him right enough, man. He don't. It's like he almost letting Jalen dictate where he's going to go.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
You can't do that on defense at all.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care who you playing. You just can't give them, give them that option to go either left or go right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to favor them or send them one side. But I'm thinking that New York gonna get past them, get past Indiana. I just think that Indiana I think their time has passed though, for real.
They had a good season. If it stops here, game 7, it had a good season.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask y'all this though. Like, it's rumors going on that Donovan Mitchell might be going to LA. What y'all think about that?
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
I just saw it today.
Yeah, I like Spider.
Yeah.
I like them all the way back in Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always like them back in Louisville. I like Spider. He's somebody that can play without the ball, so he can play with LeBron because he can play without the ball. As long as and I don't think he would turn into a spot up shooter. I don't think he would turn right. Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for right now, might not be his game because, like, as he get older, he ain't gonna be able to play above that rim like he do. You know what I mean? He already
young though, Mike. This only maybe like his 7th, 8th season.
Yeah, that's when you can already see he getting injured more frequently now. You know what I mean? Don't y'all think he getting injured more frequently than he,
Yeah.
He missed he missed games of last series that Cleveland was in. He stayed injured.
Bounce a lot. You know what I'm saying? He fly a lot. So
almost like Derrick Rose, you know what I mean? His body just take a lot of
punishment.
Now he can play off the ball, but don't he create his own shot kind of player?
To me, he is.
Yeah,
right.
He is.
So to me, like a player like that, well, I guess Kyrie did it with LeBron, but a player like that, sometimes playing with LeBron, you need more of a slasher cut to the open spot. I don't know. But I think he's gonna end up there. Huh?
But I think if he does do that, I think that would make it easy for him. If LeBron is hitting him, you know what I'm saying? If he's hitting him like he's supposed to in this spot where he only got to take one bounce and he, taking a shot or something like that, I think that'd make it easy.
Sometimes though, when you used to getting a shot off a certain way and then you could just catch it and shoot, it's a different feel. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like
you got to put it down.
I'm trying to figure out.
That's what your rhythm is.
That's
right.
Yeah,
that's what your rhythm is.
I'm trying to figure out if.
She said you think he end up there? You think he's gonna end up there?
When you start hearing the talking heads in the media suggest this stuff, it ain't coming out of left field.
No.
Right. Yeah.
No. I think he is.
I think the Lakers are so horrible run that they're bungle it. Even if they had a chance to get them, they're bungle it. You know what I'm saying? And they wind up not getting. You know what I'm saying? And they end up not getting them, man.
If LeBron don't want Donovan Mitchell there, that's gonna be another thing. Like,
there's no way they should let at this point LeBron career, and I like LeBron. There's no way they should let LeBron dictate something like that. Not at this point.
No, he don't even have that kind of.
There's no way they should let him do that.
Hey, King James.
No way. No way. See, but they would do that. Because they suck. You know what I mean? Have one in the organization, so they would do that. And LeBron won't say, I don't want him. Get a spot up shoot or whatever. Then he only there another year and he didn't retire. You know what I'm saying? And then, man.
That's what I
do.
don't
They shouldn't.
Yeah, man. So with that being, we're gonna take like a 5-minute break. Then we're gonna come back into our next segment.
My man, wait for that one. Yeah. Boy, look, he's salivating for that one, boy.
Listen, it is what it is.
Hey.
So look, what it is. I'm pro the people, bro.
Yeah. So look, anybody, if y'all out there, y'all checking us out, man, y'all come back. We're gonna log out for a few minutes. We'll come back and we're gonna get into some of this Caitlin Clark discussion, man, and what she got going over there with the Indiana Fever. We appreciate the support, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me go to my banners and stuff like that. And also make sure to go to Amazon and check out my man Clayton, his book Trauma, My Love Letter to the World. Also support, check out his book. Like I said, it's at Amazon. But with that being said, man, y'all just stay tuned. Give us about 5 or 10 minutes, and we'll be back on. And peace out.